myself, Dan, Steven, Ian, Kevin, and Brett doing a Dungeons & Dragons mini-campaign on the sea. Each player can introduce their character. Brett, go ahead.
My character's name is Rolan Hardem. He's a half-elf hexblade warlock.
Damn.
Do I describe his physical appearance too?
Sure.
He's pretty young. He's about 20 years old. He's tall and skinny, and he's got like a decent set of hair, and I don't know. That's basically it. He's tall and skinny.
Kevin?
My character's name is Vekni Aviumaque. She is a high elf. She is short, 5'3", tan skin, black hair. She's a monk, level 1. She has been on the ocean for 40 years, sailing with Captain, I forgot his name.
Golden Tusk.
Captain Golden Tusk. She is his second mate and navigator. That's Vekni.
Ian?
My character is Prince Skytaker. He is a 19-year-old human. He has very darkly tanned skin from time at sea. He has black hair. He carries a large greatsword and has a long red, sailor's coat. That's about all I'll share for now.
Steven, why don't you explain your role in this session?
So I will be playing in Dan's campaign, but my character is not here. I am helping our illustrious DM in whatever DM duties he needs help with.
If there's any Baelors that need...
If there's any Baelors that have 20 intelligence.
Super intelligent Baelors.
I love the D&D character stories, when it's I've been on the sea for 40 years. I'm a level 1 monk.
I know, it's kind of silly.
It's like everyone's backstory, though.
Well, I mean, it's hard with characters that lifespans are 750 years.
Naturally.
That's why I prefer humans, because their lifespans are human lifespans.
Wait, how old is your character?
200 and something.
So our mini campaign is a 200-something-year-old elf with 2 19-year-olds.
Yeah. We all look the same, though.
What's weird about that? I think it's normal.
We all look the same age.
So, the one-shot takes place just before the start of the main campaign that I'll be running in the year 6380. It begins with the Golden Tusk Pirate Fleet arriving at Lunaris. Captain Golden Tusk was paid by King 1 to transport fresh soldiers from Un to the fringe region of Dovah, but also to make a quick detour to pick up awaiting mercenaries and adventurers from the Moonronian port city, Lunaris. A small group departs from the fleet's flagship, Tuskheart, to seek out these recruits at the port's tavern, the Dottering Mongrel. Amongst this small group would be Kevin's character Vekni and Ian's character Prince. In this mini-campaign, all characters begin at level 1, starting equipment and abilities. They will retain experience and items. They don't have plot armor. They can be killed despite their appearances in the main campaign. We'll see. The one-shot will be completed when they arrive at the ending destination that they are given. They can short and long rest as they please. That's not always a luxury that I allow in mini-campaigns. They're going to be controlling NPCs, and that's about it. So Rolan Hardem is in the port of Lunaris, waiting for the ship that's going to bring him to the war in Dovah. He plans to join the war. He has his own reasons for that. He'll share them if he wants to. This inn that he's starting out in is it's very busy, the Dottering Mongrel. There appears to be, there's Moonronian military, there's pirates sitting there, patrons are arguing heatedly about the war in Dovah and other politics throughout about the world. Roland hears this whisper, no matter what happens here, you must board Tuskheart and travel to Dovah. Without your help, none of these sailors will make it there alive. Some of them will also serve a role in freeing me. And Brett, so you're sitting at the table alone in the inn, and that's it. That's where you start off.
All right. So I'll look around. Who else do I see in this inn?
In the inn, you see, you see pirates You see soldiers wearing Moonronian colors, which would be like blue and purple, basically.
Okay.
Blue, purple, red, mix of those three colors. You see the bartender Mary. She's plain looking, pretty uninteresting looking. A lot of the sailors are drunk. They're kind of bickering back and forth. You see a single wanted poster behind the bar. You see the menu for the bar. You see a group of 5 like rough-looking, odd pirates, kind of like a odd gaggle of different races and whatnot.
Okay.
Yeah, you see a woman sitting at the bar who's got this very strange-looking, like purple contraption over her right eye, sitting with like an older-looking grizzled man with a very thin, long sword at his belt.
All right. You said the ship hasn't come in yet? Or?
No, well,
Okay.
you're waiting.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'll go up to the bar and I'll say, do I know the bartender's name or no?
No.
Okay. I'll say, excuse me, miss. Could I have some gooseberry?
Absolutely. 1 gold.
All right. I'll hand her the gold
And I'm
and I'll
broke.
say I'll just be at the I'll just be at the table over there. And by the way, do you know when the Tusk card is coming in?
I'm sorry, lad. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
What is Tusk Cart?
What's the name of the ship? Let me find that.
That's the name of the ship.
It is?
Yeah, she doesn't know.
It's just this this ship that's coming in. I guess you don't know anything about it.
Sorry, lad. I don't.
Okay, no problem. I'll find out from someone else. Thank you.
You're welcome, lad.
All right, I'll go back and sit down and wait for my drink.
She brings it over to you,
Take
puts
that
it down, and says, "Hey, that ship you asked me about. Maybe some other people in this bar might know.
All right. Do you have any idea who would?
There's pirates and there's soldiers all around. You know, they seem to be real talkative."
All right. So I'll sit down and sip my drink. And you said the Moonrakian people, they're fighting with Dovah?
I didn't say that.
Okay.
You hear these soldiers arguing with one another. They're talking about the war in Dovah. You hear again. They're just bickering back and forth. They're talking about the Moonronian royal flagship, the Majestic Queen, was spotted near Lunaris, where you are, with the whole Moonronian armada. You hear people talking about how Moonronia and Tartea have hated each other for centuries. They were never truly at peace. There's a rumor that Tartea declared for one, causing Queen Rhaena of Moonronia to immediately declare for vigor. So you hear them just arguing, talking about it. You hear some of them talking about how there's vicious pirates in the Halanka Sea, attacking random vessels, calling themselves the Wolves.
Okay. Do I see any soldiers sitting alone?
Yeah, you see a couple of tables have just a soldier sitting by him or
Not a
herself.
slushy.
All right. I'll take my gooseberry and make my way over there, and then when I get to one of them, I'll just say, "Excuse me, sir, is this seat taken?"
No, go ahead. You can sit right here.
Thanks. So I'll sit down, say, "My name is Rolan Hardem. What's yours?" And I'll extend my hand to.
My name's Chet. Nice to meet you. Reaches out, shakes your hand,
Nice to meet you, Chet.
looks you up and down. I don't recognize the colors you're wearing. Do you serve Moonronia?
Well, hold on. I'm just checking my backstory because it's been a while. Let's see. Oh. I'll say, no, I'm just waiting for the ship, the Tusk Cart. Do you know when it's getting in?
The Tusk Cart. That sounds really familiar. Isn't that like a pirate ship?
I'm not too sure actually. I just know a friend told me that I should get on it.
Roll a deception, because you're lying.
Am I? Okay.
Oh God.
And Brett got in a bar brawl and died.
Maybe.
What is your favorite color? Red or blue?
Uh,
I don't know.
what was it? 5, 6. I rolled an 11.
Instant death.
He believes you that just a friend told you to get on the ship randomly. So it's kind of strange that your friend want you to get on a ship randomly and you don't really know anything about it. You should be careful. I think that's a pirate ship.
Oh, well, I will keep that in mind. Thank you.
Yeah, maybe you should. You know what? Instead of doing what your friend asked, maybe you should take up the old purple and blue.
That's Moonrakia?
Yeah, you could join us. You know, I'm kind of like a low-level recruiter. I mean, if you want to join us instead of doing whatever your friend said, you look like you could fight. You have any experience in the military or anything like that?
I was in the army for a couple years. I slayed a few goblins and kobolds and things of that like.
For the army? For which army?
I don't know. I made my character like 3 years ago.
I know, I get it. No, I get it. I forgot Captain Gold. I thought that was the name of the ship.
Did you say what town?
It was for Mongrel.
It was from Muronia? Oh, it was for Moonronia.
So you were already part of our army?
I was, and then I was discharged.
Oh, so you just they just discharged you? They said they didn't need you anymore? Or what happened?
Charge.
Well, yeah.
You alright? You seem kind of like you don't even know yourself. While they're talking, Prince and Vekni walk into the bar. Ouch.
Yeah, no, I just don't like to talk about it. We lost a lot of my squad.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. You lost some good friends?
Yeah, my uncle, I think. It was my uncle.
You're not sure if your uncle died in the war? It's kind of heartless. Roland, you said your name was?
That's right.
I think my dad's dead. I don't know.
I've got to say,
Now
do you know your uncle's name? I'm assuming not.
Everyone else's backstory for them. Maybe.
Yeah, it was my uncle. Well, I didn't say that in character. Like, I think it was my uncle, but I'll say. Yeah, I lost
Actually, I gotta read my backstory.
I lost my uncle.
I know all about your backstory.
It's not long.
I lost my uncle. He was the leader of our unit.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that. I understand you had a bad experience in the military, but you're always welcome to come back, especially if you're just going on random ships for no reason. I mean, instead of doing that, there's a war brewing, I think. We could definitely use a good sword.
Yeah, I'll think about it. Thank you, Chet.
Yeah, no problem.
So I'll get up with my beer and walk back to my table.
So what are you guys doing?
Are we going to the pub or whatever to pick up the soldiers, or are we just... Okay, so Vekni...
Not the Moonronians.
Oh,
There's adventurers, bounty hunters that are waiting one to pick them up, to bring them to the battlefront.
and everybody knows what ship they're supposed to be on?
They don't know the name of the ships like that. They just know that the Golden Tusk Pirate Fleet is coming to pick them up.
Okay. So, Vekni will walk over to one of the tables, and the closest table to the door. Is there anybody sitting there?
Yeah, you see 4 or 5 soldiers with Moonronian colors. You see some of them have they have battle standards that are just kind of laying to the side, and you see a lot of their sigil, which would be a blue background with a purple moon, which is very simple. You see, you would recognize that as such.
Okay, she's going to walk over to the table. She'll lean over. She is wearing a large hat, think like Three Musketeers, with that long brim, one side folded over with a long feather sticking off. She has a worn, weathered black poncho on, but it's more of a gray and it's tattered at the ends. And she has a scarf around her neck. And she walks over and leans into the table and goes, Oh, hello there, boys. Would you mind giving me a boost to the table? And she holds her hand out to have one of the guys help her stand on the table.
How attractive would you say that she is as a woman?
That's real chauvinistic way of looking
Very
at it.
attractive.
Well,
Well, she's an elf woman, so usually elves are very
What's her
good.
charisma?
14.
We'll roll a persuasion with advantage because she's pretty.
While he's doing that, do I recognize anyone in the bar?
Yes.
First
You recognize
roll is a 20. Second roll is a 17.
that the individual that you asked, he's overcome with your beauty and your charisma, and without even questioning it or thinking anything about it, he raises out his hand. He tries to do it in a very gentlemanly, highborn way, but he's not highborn, so it comes off kind of clumsy. But he makes the attempt to make it look good, and he takes your hand and he helps you up onto the table.
As she's stepping up, she's going to grab whatever drink is on the table, and then stepping up, she's going to sling it back, throw the tankard on the ground, and she's just going to announce to the bar, attention, anybody here for the Golden Tusk Fleet? We are departing in 1 hour. Please make sure that you head to the ship. We will not wait. And she holds her hand out to the guy to help her down. Oh, I thought they were there for them.
This is when the fight breaks out, right?
So
Sorry,
all
got us killed.
of the Moonronians, let's say there's around,
If you get us killed immediately,
let's say there's around 20.
kinda funny.
Let's say there's like about 25 soldiers wearing the colors I described before.
So are the Monronians fighting the ones?
You don't know.
Oh, okay.
As far as you know, no.
Okay.
So it's not completely crazy that you did that. So as soon as you say that, every single Moonronian stops what they're doing, eating, drinking, whatever. They all stop, turn, look at you, and they start reaching for their swords or whatever weapons they have on them. Meanwhile, Prince, because you asked me if you recognize anyone, you do recognize 5 people in the bar. You recognize, as I said, there's Moonronian soldiers and there's pirates in there.
right?
So 5 of the people that you recognize have the appearance of pirates. One of them is a red tiefling. He's like grinning, like this real like shit-eating grin, like he's a cheeky fuck. He doesn't necessarily notice you yet. Necessarily, he doesn't appear to be looking right at you, but he just, and you recognize him as being a cheeky, controversial, douchebaggy type individual. You see this red dragonborn in blue armor who just seems really angry and pissed off, sitting at the bar, and he's just kind of like sitting there and he's like eyeing everybody up, glaring at everybody. You see this Kenku wearing red robes, just quietly sitting, just staring at on the wall. You see an Atakalkra, kind of like smoking this little pipe. And did I say 5? I think it's only 4. 1, 2, 3. There's only 4. My bad.
Okay. Yeah, so when I walked in, if I saw them, I would then slink to hide someplace on the opposite side of the bar from them, where they would hopefully not see me.
So you're going to take a hide action, or are you just trying to be stealthy so that you're unnoticed?
Stealthy and unnoticed.
Good roll stealth.
Trying to blend in as much as I can.
Are Prince and I acquainted?
Yes, you know him because your pirate fleet, which was explained like in the brief thing before you guys started, your pirate ship went to the Kingdom of Un, which is where 1 is from.
Yeah, no, I understand that, but like on the ship, would
Yes.
we have interacted?
You would have, because you basically, the Kingdom of Un, they called their dungeons, and he was brought out as one of those recruits from the dungeons, and he's been on your ship from that voyage. From, you don't have the map yet, but from the voyage, you would know this because you were on the ship. So basically, you traveled with him on the ship from here all the way to here. So from here, you traveled all that way with him on the ship.
Okay.
So you would be acquainted with him, yes, absolutely.
Now, was he one of the crew on the ship, or was he a passenger?
He's a passenger.
Okay.
Part of the ship, part of the crew.
So, what would you guys do? Again, the reaction from the Moonronians was as I described. What would you guys... They're not saying anything, but they all stopped and they're all looking at you.
I'm going to ignore it and head to the bar.
Okay. As you walk over to the bar, you see the woman I described before. You weren't here. You technically weren't here. But she has this... she's not pretty looking. She's actually is kind of ugly looking. But she's dressed very fancy. She's got this purple... like futuristic looking device over her eye. It's not like anything you've ever seen before. And she noticed you when you made your announcement, and as you walk over to the bar, she hey, come sit over here. Come. I'll buy you a drink.
Okay.
And all the Moonronians go back to talking as they were.
Did I notice him walk away?
I had a 17 on my stealth.
What's your passive perception? I'm sure it's lower than that.
My passive perception is 800.
You didn't. There's no way you.
15.
Yeah, you didn't know. It's that high. Wow. But you didn't notice.
Well, yeah, I'm a monk. My wisdom.
Yeah, you didn't notice that he's not with you.
Okay. I will stroll right up to the bar.
Okay. Sit you down. So, I heard that announcement. What's going on?
Well, the king, he hired us to pick up some troops for their war. So I'm here.
The king? Which king would that be?
What's his name?
King 1.
Oh, it is one. Okay, I was like, oh shit, it's the kingdom of one. This is the king one.
So the king of one, the king of Un, he's hired pirates to. What are you doing? Ferrying troops to the battlefront, or what's going on?
I do not know. We picked up prisoners the other day, and now we are here to pick up more sailors.
That's very interesting. About how many troops have you picked up since you've been doing this?
How many?
I don't know.
I'm asking the DM.
It would be a lot.
I would know who was on my ship.
Let's say it's been hundreds.
So we've been doing this for
A while.
A while, okay. We have picked up hundreds.
Hundreds of troops. Where do these troops come from usually?
All around Dovah.
Oh, that's very, very interesting. Very, very interesting.
Vekni, just ignoring her, mulling over what she just said, is going to lean over to the bartender and ask for a bottle of wine.
Contusion, or the woman, she says, I'll cover that. That's fine. I'll cover that.
Then make it two.
Absolutely. Anything you need. So let me ask you: are the Golden Tusk Pirates, are they going to be fighting as well?
That is none of your business.
Oh, I'm just curious.
I am curious about what is on your face.
Oh, this little contraption?
Yes, it is quite interesting.
I have bad eyesight. It just helps me to see better.
So why don't you wear glasses?
Wear glasses.
Do we not have glasses?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Actually, glasses would exist. This is just it's like a fancier version of a glasses. And it helps me too. It's good for long range vision, but close up I can't really read with it, so I just close one eye.
So are you a sailor?
Oh no, I just like visiting this bar. I live in town.
And what is your profession?
I'm just I don't really have a profession. Just my dad's rich, and I just kind of live my life.
Is she an older woman?
She's like middle aged.
And she's human, you said?
She's human. Again, she's not. She's dressed very fancy, and it's obvious that she's just almost flaunting wealth. But she's not pretty or remarkable in any kind of way. She doesn't appear to be a warrior, as far as you could tell.
And is this like a slummy bar?
Yeah.
Vekni,
Soft daddy.
yeah, Vekni will look her up and down and be like, isn't your wealth a little high to be in a dump like this?
I find that you can meet some very interesting characters in a place like this.
Slams the bottle down. Is that be true? And she turns her back to her and sits on the bar like this, looking over everybody in the bar. She goes, what do you know of all these soldiers moving through your humble town?
The Moonronian soldiers?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I guess there's some kind of military thing that's going to happen. I mean, I heard them talk a lot about pirates that have been attacking vessels in the area.
Well, that would explain their apprehension of my announcement.
And also those damn Tartanes are on the move.
Where did I put my pencil?
In your hat.
I'm sorry.
Those damn Tartanes are on the move too.
Oh, I don't know who they are.
You don't know Tartea? They're our neighbor to the east.
Do I know Tartea?
You would be familiar that it exists. You probably don't know a lot about it.
I am familiar they exist, but I do not know a lot about it.
Well,
I'm trying for French. It's not working.
I actually like your
it's
accent.
working.
I
Not
think
bad.
it's good.
Yeah, it's good.
The Queen's paramour, the Queen of Tartea, her paramour Hatrian, he's been sailing around with his flagship, the Monarch's Lover, and he travels with the strategist Cerium, the Lemon Knight. We don't like it in Moonronia when they're on the move. We don't trust these Tarteans. We've been at war for centuries.
Well, perhaps then you should be eyeing the Golden Tusk Fleet, and not the own.
Are your services for sale? Perhaps we can.
Your gold is good, just as the own's.
So how much would it cost?
That is not for me to decide. You must talk to Golden Tusk.
I'll be sure to do that. I appreciate it.
Now let me enjoy my wine.
Sure.
And she gives a nice little wave off, not like brushing her off, like being rude, but like a nice little thank you. And she gets up and she walks, trying to find.
When you do that,
Prince.
she turns to the man I described that is sitting next to her with the long sword, and she goes, Longclaw, we're done here. Let's go. He goes, yes, cunt.
Cunt?
And they get up and they leave.
Did I wait? See you next Tuesday?
That's what he said.
Oh, Jesus. All right. Well, we're banned.
They get up, they leave. So what are you doing? You're looking for Prince?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you trying to be found, Prince?
I would be focused mostly on the people I know.
Okay.
So I'd be more concerned with hiding from them than anyone else.
So you're basically just trying not to be seen.
Trying not to be seen by the people that I know.
So why don't you roll a perception, Vekni, to see if you see him, because he's trying to blend in pretty hard. What'd you roll before you rolled the stealth? 17?
17.
So that's your DC.
Yeah, I can't find him.
What are you doing? Roll it.
I rolled a 9. Sorry.
I'll probably go over to Kevin's character after I see him finishing talking
Her
to
name
the
is
woman.
Vekni.
Did you say that?
Yeah.
Daughter of Vecna.
Well, I mean, did you say that to everybody that you were Vekni?
No, wait. Instead of saying Kevin's character, you can say my name.
But Roland doesn't know that.
Roland doesn't know that.
I mean, Brett's character doesn't know that.
That's fine.
All right, I'll walk over to Vekni and I'll say, "Oh, excuse me, miss. Did you say that the Tusk cart is boarding in an hour?"
She's just going to look at him and go, "You're a little wet behind the ears to be on a pirate ship."
Well, I'm planning on joining up and serving to. Is it fighting Dovah?
Invading Dovah, yeah.
I'm gonna sign up. I want to fight Dovah.
Well, we are taking their soldiers and prisoners and whoever else has paid for their ferry.
Yeah, I would like to be one of those.
Well, then we have 52 minutes to wait.
Do you mind if I hang around? I really don't want to miss getting on the ship.
Of course, you may. What is your name?
Oh, sorry. My name is Roland, and I'll put my hand out.
She holds her hand out like this.
So he'll look for a second, then he'll take his hand or take Vekni's hand and try to kiss it.
And before he kisses, she pulls it away and she goes, "No, none of that here. This is not the place." And she gives one of these to him.
Oh, right. Yes. Of course. I'm sorry.
It's like a shampoo commercial now.
What?
It's like a shampoo commercial now.
Come. Would you like some wine? And I hold up both bottles.
So I still
You
got.
ever buy you bottles of wine?
That's what I said.
You Okay.
He did say, then I'll take 2.
I thought you meant glass. It's fine.
So I was about
How much are bottles in this bar?
There was not a price for that.
on the house.
A lot.
Yeah. So halfway done with my gooseberry, and I'll say, well, I'm
She just starts dumping some wine into the gooseberry.
Oh, well, okay then. Thank you.
It was on the house. So there's no reason not to share. And she starts drinking it straight from the bottle.
I'll take a sip and I'll say, yes, I saw. That was a strange woman to be hanging around a bar like this.
Well, she called me. And who am I to deny a woman of a simple conversation?
Oh, so.
While you guys are talking, the red tiefling walks over to you with the that red dragonborn with the blue armor that I described before.
Yes.
Okay.
And the tiefling goes right up to Vekni, and he says, "You look familiar, lass. Have I seen you somewhere before?" And he has this just rage-inducing fucking shitting grin. Like he thinks.
So it looks like Joe.
He thinks he's the most clever, smartest fucking dude in the world. He thinks he's so full of himself. You can just feel it oozing off of him with his little grin he's giving you. Like really douchebag.
Have I seen him before?
Roll a history.
Dan didn't feel like role playing tonight, so he just made the characters like that.
14.
He looks familiar to you, but you can't really place it.
Well, you do look very familiar, but I can't quite place it. I see a lot of faces.
So do I, lass. So do I. Then the red dragonborn, he starts like getting like all hyped. He looks over at Rolan, and he goes, what's up, you little punk? I'm Danny. I'm the strongest pirate there ever lived. Care to arm wrestle?
Oh,
Pushes his fists together.
I'm Roland. Nice to meet you.
Smacks your hand away. Oh, let's arm wrestle. Let's do it. I'm stronger than you.
Vekni will put her hand on his shoulder and be like, he doesn't look that strong.
I mean, I'm more about finesse, but if it'll make you happy, sure.
It will make me happy to shit all over you. Let's go. And he goes to the table. He goes to the table behind him, and there's like three pirates, or three. Let's say there's three Moronians sitting at this table. He grabs the back of the chair that one of them's sitting on, fucking yanks it. The guy falls down, flips the chair around, sets it at the table you're at, sits down, puts his arm out. Let's go.
All right. Can I ask why you picked me out of all the people in this bar?
He looks you dead in the eye and says, the moment I saw you, I said to myself, I'm going to make this guy my bitch.
I'll say, was it Danny his name
He
was?
says his name is Danny.
I'll say, well, I'm nobody's bitch, Danny.
Prove it.
By arm wrestling? All right. I'll sit down.
Contested athletics.
Athletics. Got 18?
18. I think you won. Hold on.
Oh man, I forgot how much fun this campaign is going to be with us rolling against
It's
Dan
Dan.
on everything.
I think you won. Let me check.
Dan, it's if this is a normal person, it's probably impossible for you to win based on what you rolled.
I'm going to grapple the ancient dragon. Okay, I rolled a 1.
My strength is 8, by the way.
8?
What the hell?
You rolled a 17.
You saw it, right?
Plus 5. Damn it.
So that how is that an 18?
So,
Well, I get plus to athletics.
so you see this dragonborn. You see like the veins and stuff bulging out of his head as he's trying. He's huge. He's way bigger than you, and he's trying with all of his might to slam your arm down. But like you could see his strength kind of waving, and without you even meaning to, you slam his knuckles down on the table, and he just sits there in silence, staring at your hand.
Does that mean I win?
So didn't expect you to beat him.
So, well, what is this? No, I won't ask his strength. It's probably like 18 or 20. But I'll get up and I'll say, I'll lean over and I'll say, I hope that teaches you not to judge a book by its cover, bitch.
He's
How did Brett's character die?
he's even more red than he was before, and he's like so angry, but like he's ashamed. He gets up and walks away back to his friends, and that red tiefling just goes, and his grin disappears for a moment, and then it comes back, and then he just says nothing and walks away. Like embarrassed, like this fucking guy. Maybe it just looks so weak.
I should not have won that.
And you get 50 XP for beating him.
Alright.
I picture that whole sequence was like just the movie The New Guy. If anyone's ever seen that.
I have seen that.
It's been a while.
What does he say to the guy? Who's the
Who's
bitch
the
now?
bitch now? He's like
Didn't expect that.
He's like 90 pounds soaking wet.
Where's the XP?
If it's not showing, you probably have to switch your advancement to XP.
Oh no, I'm not using D&D Beyond.
Oh.
Probably should. Just using some app. I'll just write it in. All right.
So you guys do whatever you want.
Yeah. Well, I'm going. I'll go sit back next to Vekni.
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 Okay.
Should write this down.
It might not be a bad idea to take notes with how many NPCs and stuff there
I
are.
see that.
So, but it's up to you.
Well, I mean, this is Kevin's character. I don't even know the name. Vekni. All right. I'll look around. Do I see anything else of interest in the bar?
You just see the things I described. You see those 4 pirates. You notice that the woman with the thing on her eye and the guy that she was sitting with, that they're gone.
Yeah.
You see just the Moonronian soldiers. They're still like having fun like they were before and like eating and stuff. But they are kind of like, you notice they are keeping kind of like an eye on you and Vekni. They are kind of like, They keep like giving you guys glances and stuff like that. But
Who, the Moonrakians?
yeah, the Moonronians.
Fuck those cunts.
Yeah, they still keep looking, but they're not like being aggressive towards you or anything. But you notice like now before they were kind of somewhat ignoring you, and now they're constantly like giving you glances and looking away and like they seem very interested in what you're doing.
Do I notice that?
Yeah,
Okay.
because it's too obvious to not notice.
Gotcha. All right. So you missed it, Kevin.
Yeah.
My guy has 8 strength and the blue dragonborn that challenged red dragonborn in blue armor.
Yeah.
Yeah. He challenged me to
Arm wrestling.
yeah, and I kicked his ass.
Nice.
So Prince, what are you doing?
I'd probably just be trying to blend in at a table or something to not draw attention to myself and keep quiet but listen to what was going on around me. See what I hear, but yeah, I'm definitely keeping low key to not draw anyone's attention.
You just hear bickering again.
Okay.
You hear them talk about
There you go.
is Muronia going to enter the war? Did Tarkana really declare for King 1? You hear these pirates, the wolves, they're really nasty out there, just taking down all these vessels. You hear 3 military officers from Muronia, 3 females, defected and joined this pirate crew. And they're very, very strong, and they're called the 3 Moons.
Have I heard of the wolves before? That'd be something I would have
I
heard
would
of.
like to know that too.
I'm going to say no.
Okay.
Either you guys want some noodles?
No, thank you.
They smell amazing.
Vekni would have heard of them but as a pirate,
Okay. Thank you.
but you've never met them or anything like that.
Never in 40 years?
You do know that their captain is a Simic hybrid crabman.
Fucking Joe.
Simic hybrid.
It's gotta be Joe.
Crabman.
100% is Joe. Fuck Joe.
It's coming for you.
So anyway, after I get back to Vekni from kicking that guy's ass in arm wrestling, I'll mention to Vekni. It seems like your little speech has made the Moonrania soldiers a little bit interested in you.
The Moonranians, they are nothing more than angry puppies in a box.
I used to serve.
Were you trying to be so that they didn't hear you, or were you just saying that out loud, like whatever?
What, when I announced that we were here?
No, when you said about the Moranians, how
Oh, I was
weak.
just saying it to him. I wasn't announcing it to the world. I was just saying it in us, conversation with him.
Okay.
I'll say, well, I used to serve in the Moonrainian army.
I see you are a young puppy, and I'll scratch him under his chin.
Kind of lazily bat the hand away.
Like flirtatiously, or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Vekni will ignore it, grab the wine, and start drinking it again.
Okay.
And still no sign of Prince?
Are you actively looking for him?
I'm constantly keeping an eye out for him, trying to find him.
I'm gonna under the rolls before and say that you still don't. You still, like if you're scanning the crowd, you see it's very boisterous in there. In the tavern, you don't really see him sticking out. How hard are you looking? Are you going table to table searching for him, or are you just like looking
Well,
around?
he came in with me, so yeah, because I need to know if he's okay.
So you're going table to table to
Well,
find him?
I'm not.
Also-
I'm not going to leave where I'm standing, but I'm going to look. I'm going to scan the crowd as much as I
Then
can.
the rolls from before still stand.
Okay.
I would also say that you would probably know that Prince isn't voluntarily joining the army. He's been forced into doing it.
Okay.
That is true.
So I would think that he might be trying to slink off.
Would you think that?
Well,
That's up to your character, if that's what you would think.
Well, now that I know that he's isn't doing it voluntarily, now I'm starting to think that. So she's going to start thinking that.
So what you gonna do? What's your name, Roland?
Roland, did you by chance see the young man that I walked in here with?
I would have seen him, right? In the start.
No, he slinked off basically as soon as you walked
Oh.
in. No, you wouldn't have saw him.
Okay.
Yes,
I just noticed you when you came in and stood on the table.
well, it's hard not to notice me. He is, how do you say, he is more conscripted into the army. He was not of his own fruition. So I feel he might have slinked off. Come with me. I would like to find him.
Sure. As long as we get to that ship.
So now I'm going to actively search for him.
The bar's not big enough where I'm going to make you roll. If you're walking table to table, you would find him. So you go through a couple tables and you walk to the one where he's sitting alone, or with other people.
Probably with other people, like hunched down, like just trying to blend in.
So you find him doing that.
All right, so she's going to walk up and put her elbow on his shoulder and be,
Ah, there you are, Prince. I thought you were trying to leave me.
Oh no, I wouldn't have been trying to leave you. I was just trying to.
she slams down the unopened bottle of wine and be like,
Yes, this is for you.
Oh, okay, thank you.
What's your passive perception, Ian?
10.
Okay. You notice that Kenku is staring right at you.
Uh-oh. So, we've got what we came here for, right? This is the one we were looking for? So we can go right now, right?
is this the only, we're only looking for one person?
No, there was others that are there. Some of those pirates and like mercenaries that are just sitting around are also there. You wouldn't know necessarily which ones. None of the other ones approached you. You made your announcement.
Yeah.
To everyone in the bar.
I saw him beat that Dragonborn in an arm wrestling fight, so I think he's really all we need. We should probably just get going and go back to the ship.
Oh, my name's Roland. What's your name?
Oh, Prince. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Prince.
Does he have a lisp?
Yes, he has a
I
lisp.
never knew that.
He's missing one of his teeth, his front teeth.
I'm gonna say about 25 minutes have gone by, and let's say you did notice like a good 3 or 4 people in the bar did get up and they walked outside. Maybe they went to the ship, maybe they didn't.
Do you look nervous?
Yes.
Take another swig. I'm going,
Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah. Everything's just grand. Yeah, no, everything's cool. Everything's cool.
Where are you looking, Prince?
He's staring at the 4 people that he knows.
Roll perception.
you sound like you're going to be
3.
like, that's my stapler.
3.
3.
Okay.
Have you seen my stapler?
Hey, maybe
Have you seen my great sword?
Maybe challenging that Dragonborn to an arm wrestling thing will cheer you up. He's kind of a pussy.
No. I think I'm good over here. I think I'll stay over on this side of the bar. Thanks.
Did the eyeglass lady, she left?
Yep. Good. The one that the other guy called a cunt.
Yeah, that one. She left.
Yeah.
She is asleep.
So I'm going to. What do I want to do? I'm just going to sit next to him. Is there a seat next to him at this table?
All the seats are occupied. It was like a full table.
I'll lean in over to the one sitting next to him and be like,
Pardon me, sir. May I have your seat?
He looks over his shoulder at you. He's like a young-looking pirate, and he'll say, "What would I give you my seat for?"
Well, in case you do not know, my name is Vekni Aviumaque. I am the second in charge of the Golden Tusk Fleet, and I don't know if you want to set my ire.
You're a pirate? Go bugger off. And he turns back to his friends and ignores you.
so he hasn't heard of
No,
my
I
ship?
don't know. Maybe he has, maybe he hasn't.
Oh man, now I gotta start a fight with this guy.
I'll say, don't be rude, man. Give the woman your seat.
Roll an intimidation.
Okay.
I couldn't roll a persuasion?
Where's my stats? Intimidation, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah. Natural 1, so 7.
The house is infecting you.
Him and two other pirate-looking dudes that are sitting at the table all stand up, and their seats like pop out, and they turn to Roland, and they say, "What are you gonna do about it?"
Let him chew. Vekni, are you intimidated?
No.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're not trying to intimidate you. They want to start a fight, so they're not. You don't have to roll anything.
Oh. Vekni will step in between, but she'll be like,
Oh, there, boys. We all know that you are very big and strong. I was just looking for a seat for... I am just a little woman, and my legs are tired.
You roll persuasion, I guess.
While she's doing that, can I try and tie the shoes of one of them together?
Roll sleight of hand at disadvantage.
13?
9.
Right. So it seems like the pirate that Vekni was talking to is kind of like coming around and like agreeing to that, but Prince trying to do that. That pirate notices, and
We fighting.
he balls up his fist to basically to strike you with a close hand. But before that, you're gonna roll priority.
everybody?
No, it would just be. I mean, would you join the fight? Yeah, you roll. Everyone roll.
Hell yeah, I'm a pirate.
Everyone roll.
I'm down to fight. We're gonna die.
You'll be alright. What's the worst that could happen?
How come Steve's not doing anything?
I have stuff for him to do. I didn't think you were going to be in the bar this long.
Oh, sorry, Steve.
It's okay. I don't have a snake in the grass. Or a game in the snake.
I just enjoy role playing.
Would you mind running the pirates?
I am at your service.
There's 3 of them. They're going to be going for non-lethal unless they
I want Dan to roll them all.
grab bottles.
Are their stats are different or no?
No, they're all going to be the same. They're all
Okay.
going to be the top of.
At what level do I get key points? Second level?
And a +8 to sleight of hand, too.
Are we,
Rolled in that one.
Rolled in that one.
are they using their fists or weapons?
You saw that first one. All you've seen so far, direction-wise, was a one roll his fist. and move aggressively towards Prince.
So
Yeah. So you yeah.
So did you guys roll priority already?
I rolled
Yeah.
a 19.
23.
15.
Damn!
Now I roll the number you have a set.
It would just be their. It would be +0. You just roll. It's just a d20.
Okay. 12.
Well, should be the last. What'd you roll, Brett?
15.
All right, Ian.
Dan, would you say I already did the warlock thing where I kind of like make one weapon I could use charisma for it instead of strength?
What warlock thing?
It's part of his
actually-
ability, so he
It's a level 1 thing.
he would have done that already.
Influence of
is
your-
it like a bonus action or an action? Or
The influence of your patron allows you to mystically channel your will through a particular weapon. Whenever you finish a long rest, you can touch one weapon you're proficient with that lacks its mana property.
Oh,
There's
see,
benefit.
you do that every morning.
Yeah, the benefit lasts until
You guys don't have weapons out though,
Yeah.
currently.
Okay.
Yeah. So Ian, so you see that pirate ball up his fist as you're bent down trying to tie his shoelaces, and
I'm going to throw an uppercut at his nuts. Woo! That is a 9 to hit.
Yeah.
is that it?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Can I get
Yeah.
sneak attack since he's
Oh, no.
adjacent to an
No,
ally?
it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
All right. Then that's my turn.
Do you have unarmored attack? I mean, not unarmored. Are you just punching?
I'm just punching.
Oh, okay.
Kevin, you're up.
I'm going to grab. What's on the table? Is there any?
There's like a couple glasses, a couple mugs. There's like a plate with like mostly eaten, some kind of meat. It's mostly eaten.
All right. I'm going to grab one of the cups and splash the angry dude in the face with it, and I want to use my cantrip, shape water, and freeze it on his face.
So you want to reach out and grab a cup, and then use it, and also use. What's the freeze water? What's the how's it read?
You freeze the water provided that there's no oh, never mind. It says no creature. Never mind. I pulled it down. Didn't read it. I'll just punch him then.
Okay. So since there's no
15.
To hit? That
Yeah.
will hit.
This is non-lethal.
okay.
6 damage.
Okay. Do you want me to keep track of their HPs?
I'll do it.
Bonus action. I am going to. I'm gonna punch him again, real quick, like.
There's a bonus. Okay.
Yeah.
Monks can do that.
Yeah, monks can do that. Oh, that's an 8. I missed.
Monk shit.
And then I shall move right there.
You moved. Did you? So you're within 5 feet, and then you moved out of his range.
Nope, I'm still
You
right in
circled
this range.
around him?
Yep.
Okay.
Are we doing flanking?
Yes, we are using.
You didn't read the
we
entire
are using
Discord?
flanking.
What?
You didn't read the entire Discord?
Yeah, we are using flanking and facing, actually. So, for flanking, that's a good thing you brought that up. Making a melee attack, you get advantage if your opponent is threatened by a character or creature friendly to you on the opponent's opposite border or opposite corner.
No, I'm not in flanking.
You were not, okay.
But I will.
We are using that though.
I will come to the other side of him.
Okay.
I'm assuming that we're pretending this is a square grid then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just using that. That's not even. Obviously, it's like a desert. I just need.
Right,
I needed
right.
to grab a small piece because my big piece isn't going to fit the ship there. So, Brett.
You see, and you see Vekni as she dances around, pop, pop, and she just has a smile on her face.
My next
Of course,
turn,
she's
I
a
gotta
pirate.
move.
That's what pirates
I
do.
guess I gotta move a little bit, right? All right. I'll throw a punch at him. 1.
Crit one.
Our rolls are turning terrible.
You slip on like something slick on the ground and you fall prone.
Okay.
Get fucked!
You hear a dragonborn on the other side of the bar.
Yes, you do.
Half my movement to get up.
Sure.
Such bullshit.
What?
Warlock shit.
Huh. That's my turn.
You didn't Eldritch blast him right in the face? Right there.
What is directly behind them?
Fireball.
I did
So
hear
like, what
the
is
part where Dan
here?
said warlocks are extinct, so I
More
probably
than
don't want
the bar?
to do that right away.
Okay. This guy here is just going to. So use non-lethal. So he'll just try to throw a punch then
At who?
at your character.
We'll just use
Which one?
Well, you only have one character, don't you?
Oh, me. Okay.
Use 1d4 damage for the punch.
Sure. It's gonna be a miss.
17 armor class.
Yeah, that's a miss. But he gets 2 attacks.
Ooh.
Second one. That
1d4 for
would
the
probably
punch.
be a
That's pretty
hit.
good.
15.
No, 17.
Nope.
Really? Wow. Level 1.
Ooh,
I'm a
okay.
monk.
Monk shit.
Unarmored.
He did
Monk.
get good rolls for wisdom and
Monk shit.
So you got 2 others.
Okay, so
Kevin carries
the
the
guy
beginning of the
who's next
campaign.
to Roland is gonna.
Flanking and facing are in effect. If do you know how they work?
Yeah, I gotta get around him. It's gonna be pretty hard. It should be pretty hard to flank with a 3-on-3 fight. But
I'm saying it is an option.
hitting Roland.
yeah, I'm gonna try to roll him. 11.
14.
Damn, these pirates suck.
So you're using
Yes, 2 attacks.
19.
Iranian
You
dice.
have 2 attacks here.
Okay. 19. So 19 will hit.
They're not that weak.
We want me to do a D4 or you want to do it by normal strength rolls?
What's normal strength roll?
1 plus
One.
strength mod.
No, we're gonna do d4. It doesn't take an hour.
Hook me up with that D4.
Oh, okay. Definitely better you.
2.
2 bludgeoning.
2 damage,
Bam.
bitch.
Damn.
And the last one is going to attempt to. He's going to swing his rope with this ball at the end of it, throw it past Prince, and attempt to grasp it onto a bottle that's on the bar.
Are there instructions on what you have to roll for that?
Athletics or acrobatics check, which
I want my whip to
don't
do
have
that,
those
right?
skills.
So it's just going to be a +0.
It's going to be +0. Gets it. No, he misses.
Okay.
Boop, boop, boop.
But you threw it out.
I threw it out.
Okay.
So,
You can use a bonus action if you want to try to pull it back.
yeah, I'll just pull it back because I didn't hit anything, so it's not going to do
Throws it
anything.
out. You just hear shattering in the background.
I hear something go, "Hey!" And we'll go like this.
I was drinking there.
Boink. Run around here. That'd be the 3 pirates.
Okay. Ian.
All right. Now that Prince is flanking on this pirate, and the pirate is facing away from him, he's going to punch the pirate in the back of the head
That's with advantage, right?
with advantage.
Are you trying to aim for the back of his head for real?
Yeah.
So then disadvantage then. Or
Okay,
so it just evens out.
Evens out. Okay.
Yeah.
So then that's a
Even
19.
Steven.
That'll barely hit.
Okay.
What'd you say?
What? 19 barely hits.
Yeah.
Shit.
Okay. So he's going to take 3 plus sneak attack damage.
Ooh, he's done.
Oh, he's dead.
Well,
Oh,
sneak attack's
okay.
1d6 at this point. So
This was the one that was injured.
This is the one that we got hit?
6 total damage.
6 total? Okay. So he looks fucked up, but he's still a little dazed from that shot in the back of the head, for sure. But he looks a little, he's dazed, but he's still a good fight.
All right. And that would... Oh, wait, no. I can do bonus action shit. No, I can't. Not yet. Damn, level 1. Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Kevin.
Me, I'm going to try to kick this guy.
Sure.
24.
That
Or 22.
hits. That hits.
Yeah.
These Kevin rolls.
8 blood. You can read all my rolls.
I can see his rolls popping up on
Oh.
my screen, too.
8 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. The same guy?
Yep. He's still standing?
Yeah. They're not weak. You picked a fight. You randomly picked a fight with these random dudes.
I didn't pick a fight. They picked a
Sit
fight.
down.
Yeah. And
You're like, hey, get off. Like,
That would be like you go to Red Lobster and you're like, hey, you guys are done now, aren't you?
yeah, they're like, no.
Hey,
My family would like
to be
eat.
fair, Vekni asked nicely.
And she's hot.
Yeah, but then he demanded.
rules are different.
And then he tried to tie their shoelaces together.
Yeah, see, don't blame it on me. I didn't do it.
You guys invited to fight.
I will
were getting
bonus
Good thing you
action
didn't start fighting with them.
attack Aegon. Oh, you bastard. 11.
11 will miss.
It was on 18. I was like,
Yeah.
That is my turn.
Brett.
Did all the... Yeah, I guess. All right, I'll attempt to cast Charm Person on
Ooh.
the one on the right.
Which way? How are you trying to cast it?
What do you mean, how are you trying to cast it?
So are you using verbal? Like, what are you doing
All
to
of
cast
his
the
spell slots.
Verbal and Semantic.
So how are you doing it?
Describe how you do it, is what he's asking. Because your spell focus is probably your sword.
Yeah, I need to know exactly what you're doing.
Damn.
Cast a spell in real life.
What? I need to know how
It
you're doing it.
doesn't work.
So there's actually a bathroom down here.
Yeah, it's right
There is a bathroom, yes. I cleaned it too before you guys got here.
Yeah, we
I
can take
took a
VMs
nasty
now.
shit.
What's my calculator?
Yeah, so focus would probably be the mace, so I just have to put my hand on it, right?
It's a mace, that's what you have?
Well, it should be a sword, but I can't have a sword yet as a starting equipment, unless you want to say I could just have a sword.
No, I mean, I can let you have a sword, you could have asked.
Okay. Short sword.
Yeah, it's fine.
Alright, so yeah, I'll put my hand on the sword and then I'll make the motion or whatever, and then I don't know how the verbal would work.
So your sword, you pulled your sword out?
Just put my hand on the hilt.
Okay.
And then I did some hand motions and said some shit.
So it would be apparent to any experienced person that you're trying to use magic.
Yeah, is this like a low magic setting or?
No.
Okay.
Okay. Sure.
So yeah, let me read the thing.
You know why I asked that, right, Steve?
No, I'm assuming I'll find out.
Yeah.
So must make a wisdom saving throw and it gets advantage if we're fighting it, so it gets advantage on this. If it fails, it's charmed by me until the spell ends or until you or your companions do something harmful to him. It will regard me as a friendly acquaintance if it succeeds.
So what is it?
So you get advantage on this. Let me see what my DC is. Where's the DC? Oh. 14.
All right, and what is it? Charisma, you said?
Wisdom.
Fail. Woo! I think maybe it stands dice.
So he's charmed.
Might be.
What does a charm entail?
I treat them as friends, basically.
He's a friend, yeah.
And
A friendly acquaintance.
You make the save again at the end of each
No,
Only if it takes damage, I think.
the charm creature. So it's charmed for an hour, is charmed until the spell ends, or me or a companion does something harmful to it.
So it has to be someone on your side has to do something harmful.
Yeah.
To him. Oh wow, that's strong. It's a level 1 spell. Jesus.
Yeah, first level enchantment.
Is that the end of your turn, Brett?
Yeah, I can't say anything, right?
So Steve, you're gonna roleplay that charmed guy as if he was on their side now, but all 3 pirates will now draw their weapons with half their movement because of the use of magic on them.
Okay. All right, so I'm
And
up.
you do what you do.
All right. Well, let's do this dude here before he dies. So he's gonna.
Is he the one that got charmed?
No.
The
These
green
pirates are fucked.
He's the one that's been going like, turn around, turn around.
He's the injured one. He's going to, in one fell motion, take his rapier out and then flick it out behind him as he draws it with a backward strike towards Prince.
Backwards.
Dig it.
17. Wait,
Now, would
oh,
that
no.
have disadvantage
I'm
because you
sorry.
can't see what he's swinging at?
22.
I'm gonna leave it natural because of the flavor.
22 hits.
22 hits. Ooh, I need a d6 or roll a d6.
You need d6 here.
What are they trying to kill now? It'll kill.
Yeah.
Well, you guys are gonna start using magic on them.
6 slashing damage.
No, I don't
Almost
have.
dead.
You guys are level 1. You guys started a fight with these random pirates.
So, and then with his second strike on his follow-through motion, he's going to go and twist his forearm, trying to make a stab into the face of Vekni.
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 17.
14. Miss.
You can do the charm guy last.
Yeah, I'll do it because he's not really going to do anything because he doesn't stop treating his friends as allies.
Oh, no? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're just gonna chill.
Hey, he might just want to stop the fight. I don't know.
He can make an action and try to stop the fight. Absolutely.
Yeah, we'll see what he does.
It's up to you, Steve.
We'll see what
you
he
can
does.
control.
And the other guy's going to pull. Yeah, so would he get flanking now because this guy's charmed, or does he not count?
Yeah, he would count as an ally, so the flanking
So
rules
flanking
would treat
rules,
him as such.
All right, so then the non-charmed guy attempts to strike at Ronald McDonald. Gets a 19.
Well, he's not flanking yet. You got to be behind him, I think.
I don't get it anyway.
Oh.
I didn't roll 2 dice. 19.
Oof.
5 slashing.
They're level 1. So
Yeah, that
matters.
Yeah, that's true. And then the other pirate's just gonna look at everyone and say, you teach me to pirate? And he'll just he'll take his sword out, but he's just gonna dangle it at his side, unsure now if there's any valid targets in sight.
So he's not trying to convince others to stop. He's just like confused, basically.
I don't think he would,
Okay.
because he doesn't treat them as enemies.
Ian?
Well, if they're drawing swords,
Uh-oh.
Close half your movement to draw a weapon.
that's going to draw a lot of attention.
Big old greatsword.
You guys just keep escalating. Level 1, surrounded by soldiers.
He just stabbed you, though.
He did just
You
stab
have a
me.
get
dagger you
stabbed.
can stab him
I
with?
do have a dagger.
That's very roguey of you.
Steve, there wasn't supposed to be an encounter in here.
And I wouldn't think so.
Dan was itching for an encounter.
He was.
I really
It
wasn't.
didn't sound like it.
I didn't have stuff even set. It's ready.
I'm going to draw a dagger and stab this guy.
Woo!
Okay.
It's a dick.
Stabbing a dick?
So do I get... so flanking, so I'll get advantage?
Where are you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Get advantage.
So that will be a 23 to hit.
Oh, he did.
This guy's already hurt.
Yes.
So that's 7 before the sneak attack.
He's dead. Describe it.
Takes 11. So this guy...
Murdering people in the bar. Jesus
He
Christ.
started it. So this guy stabbed me, and I'm like holding my side, and I just draw one of my daggers and just kind of shiv him in like the kidneys.
Those are the free folk box.
So just so you know, at the end of your turn, you could just change your facing as a reaction. That's the thing you could do. Just so you know. You're facing.
And now that I've used half of my movement, how much do I have enough movement left to get around?
We're gonna treat those spots as just one normal space. So
Okay.
how many spaces do you have to move?
He's got-
Because you
he's
used half
got-
already.
Yeah, so that'd be 4 spaces. So
You have three.
I have
You have three
three
movement.
three
three
spaces. Yeah, so I'll get to here.
Okay.
Which guy's charmed?
The green one.
Okay, and that will end my turn.
Kevin.
Vekni will...
Oh, as a reaction, I'm sorry. As a reaction, one of the pirates is gonna, the one that's not charmed, is gonna say, "You want the table? Just take it." As a reaction,
Which pirate?
the one that's not charmed,
Not charmed.
the one that's alive and not charmed,
Okay.
not the dead one.
Okay.
Just take the table.
Do I know what ship they're from?
No,
Do they have an insignia or anything?
no. They appear to have like the garb of a pirate, but you don't really know what they are.
Dan's behind his DM screen, like crossing people off that are like important. He's like, "Oh,
I expect NPCs that are important to die in this one. I really expect it.
Okay, Vekni is just going to look at, and he goes, "There, good boy." And she kind of like pushes the guy's hand away from where the seat is, and she's going to sit down and she's like, "Why don't you fetch us some drinks?"
Okay, I'm not gonna end priority until it's their turn again to see what other people do. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep. I'm going to put my hand on my whip. I'm going to throw back my poncho or whatever, throw it back, and put my hand on my whip.
Brett.
I'll, where'd you go? You sat down over here?
Yeah, wherever I'm sitting, whatever chair is right there.
All right. Yeah, I'll take the disengage action. And I'll just move behind Vekni. Vekni.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yep.
On the pirate, the last remaining pirate that could fight you's turn, he sheaths his sword, and we can end the party. Immediately after, 25 Moonronians stand up and draw their swords. The bartender starts walking over to you.
Okay.
Close by to her, you see that red tiefling. And he already had that shitting grin before. But do you remember, you ever see The Grinch Who Stole Christmas? Ever see that movie?
Yeah.
Do you know when he gives that really big smile where his actual smile line curls in on itself? He's smiling that much, staring at the blood, at the carnage that was just created over nothing.
Okay.
And the bartender walks up to you. Got the killing blow?
Yeah.
Walks up to Prince and says,
They weren't in Moonraker gear, right?
"No."
Okay.
And says, "You guys can't." And very kind of nervous, but you guys can't fight and kill people in here. You have to leave.
Are you kidding me? They clearly started it. Like, you see them have swords out.
You hear like almost like a ruckus of those Moonronians around. "You guys gotta get out of here! Get the fuck out of this bar! You're lucky we don't fucking kill you!" And they're all like slowly like kind of like moving towards you guys.
Friends, I think we have to go.
How much time has it been since we got there?
Say 30 minutes, 35.
Yeah. So Vekni is going to stand up. She's going to grab the bottle of wine and the fullest tankard on the table and be like,
Just so you know, I am leaving because I want to, not because you are scaring me.
and I'm just going to push my way through the crowd of Moonrakians or whatever they are.
Okay.
Alright, yeah, I'll walk out with her.
She's going to walk out with her head held high. She's not like she's
As I'm
not
walking
scared.
out, I'm gonna make eye contact with that Kenku across the bar, and I'm gonna be like,
That last pirate is going to walk a Prince and just say, "Oh man, that was a close one. Where are we going?"
What? Do you want to follow? Do you want that part?
We're his friends now.
Yeah, he can follow. Yeah. So he can walk, and you see.
We made friends.
the spell wears off.
Until the spell wears off.
He's like,
He's fairly strong. Right? They're not weak. So
Lasts an hour.
a couple other people get up and seem to be like shuffling out after you. But as Prince is about to break the plane to leave the door, that Aarakocra that was smoking on a pipe. He says, oh, he yells over to Prince. He says, "That was some good swordsmanship, boy. Hope to see you again soon."
Oh, eat fit.
So you guys walk out into the Great Unknown. Let me move shit over here.
Alright.
Which pirate model we using, Steven, for your guy that's still
I mean, it doesn't really matter, but this is the one that was charmed.
Which one?
No, the green one I thought was charmed.
No.
Alright, it doesn't matter.
Let's be consistent. This one?
Let's be consistent.
Whichever one's best painted, how's that?
I enjoy this crew. Can we not meet up with the other ones? I like how you both have like 19-year-old kids that are like, and I'm just this brazen old lady that does whatever the fuck she wants.
You're not really old.
They expect you guys to fight in there.
240, but yeah, it's not old for elves.
You guys are going to do what you're going to do.
You were the
I
one who
wasn't
said
trying
low
to pick a
priority.
fight. I was just trying to
You guys started a fight with them.
I was trying to, you know what? It was trying to tie his bootlaces together.
they were getting aggressive. I figured I'd try and dissuade the situation before it started.
To be honest,
I have a
first,
+8 to sleight of hand. I figured it would go well.
And you roll a crit 1?
Yeah.
I mean, first encounter, only one casualty.
This
It was an
isn't us.
absolute.
Oh, you will receive 150 XP.
Oh,
that
let's
much.
go back and fight the bar.
That's how much you got, 150.
Okay.
When do you level up?
I think it's 300 for
The
the
guide
first
is
one.
on the Discord if you
Where
don't
do
know.
you add the
Okay.
experience?
Are you set to experience or milestone?
I don't know.
They're probably very close to leveling, I bet.
I can
Brett, didn't you get an extra 50 too?
Yeah, I'm at 2.
Oh, is that in preferences?
200.
The very first page in character creation.
Did I?
Crit table, bonus action, bonus XP, restrictions, drawing, surprise.
Vekni
I had a leveling thing on here.
I'm pretty sure first level is like 300.
Restrictions.
Oh yeah,
It's
miles.
300 for level 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bonus action. Time limits. Crit table.
Yeah,
PvP.
seriously.
Books.
Let's go shank some more pirates. 150 experience
That's a
each.
lot.
Let's farm, guys.
You're gonna make,
Farming
It's gonna turn into World of Warcraft where you're just starting killing pigs.
300 XP. Is
I'm gonna
level two.
meet your group. You guys are gonna be like level 10.
Yes.
Like, what's up, guys?
Sup, nerd.
I have 12 HP.
Now where do we add experience?
Brett's character's like mega cocky now. You're my bitch now.
He's got anchor tattoos.
Bend over and touch your toes. Wild goose goes. Is that guy really following us, Steve?
Yeah, no, he's yeah, he is.
He's your friend.
He's following.
Yeah, that's what he would do.
Oh, we can save him for later and then kill him for 150 experience.
This is the way.
They were not weak guys.
Let us know exactly when the spell wears off. All right, it's off.
I think it benefited. I think it benefited you that they didn't have their weapons out until it was late in the fight.
Benefited them that we didn't have our weapons out.
Damn.
It's true.
You got me.
I would have killed so many people around if I was
You all
attacking
would've
with a
been
great
so
sword in a crowded bar.
You guys ready?
Yep.
All right, so you walk outside and you see the massive fleet of the Golden Tusk Pirate Fleet. You see Tuskharp, this giant, majestic ship, flagship of the pirate crew. The other ships, there's about, let's say there's approximately 39 other ships. Just an estimation. There's 39 other ships in your
Roughly.
crew. They're all much smaller. They are more like rowboat size. They are not like mid-sized ships. There's no mid-sized ships. They're all small boats. But you see above each ship, you see
not
the
much of a
sigil
fleet.
of the Golden Tusk Pirates. It's just very plain white background. There's a golden tusk and some clouds. It's not anything exciting. But around the fleet, you see lots of other ships docked. You see quite a few ships with the blue and purple, the blue background with the purple moon, the Moonronians, and you do see one larger pirate vessel that's got a skull and crossbones minotaur looking flag, which
let's see.
Prince does recognize.
Do I?
No.
So wait, the Golden Tusk Fleet is one big ship and a bunch of rowboats?
Yes.
Technically still fleet.
Yes, it
I
is.
guess that sucks to be on those rowboats trying to keep up with the big ship.
You gotta get promoted.
That's
Very quickly. You gotta
That's
get
the
promoted.
fleet. The fleet is basically the big ass ship and then a bunch of little ships. No mid-sized ships. Just that's what it is.
Whatever, I'm on the big ship.
So
You are going on the-
People
go
say, is that your boat?
There she is.
Are you the captain?
No. I'm just the second in charge. There is Captain Golden Tusk. He is a majestic man. He saved my life once.
How do you do that?
That is a story for another time, my friend.
Maybe on the ship, is it going to take a while to get where we're going?
I don't know.
You would know that yes, it will, but you're not sure exactly how long.
Do I know a general idea?
It could take about a month if you guys make good time.
In good time, it'll take about a month. So we shall see. I may not
Okay.
even run into you. I'm very busy.
Oh, okay then.
His name is Golden Tooth.
I'm sorry.
His name's Golden Tooth.
Golden Tusk.
Golden Tusk. And
He's
the ship is the Tusk Tooth.
he's the Tusk
Tuskheart?
Tuskheart.
Tusk Heart.
So his heart is a tusk,
I did not name the ship.
or he loves
Listen,
his tusk.
listen. There, sweet boy. It is a theme.
Okay. And he has the obvious glazed over eyes that he's under this magical persuasion.
Hey, don't you think you should check on your other buddy that was at the bar too?
You killed him.
No, the other one.
Oh, well, he's gone.
No, he's
Well, to be fair,
He's still at the bar.
you boys did start the fight, and you pulled your weapons first.
No, they didn't.
Yes, you did.
You drew
You
the
guys
weapons
didn't draw the
first.
weapon, technically. He used magic, but
Oh, okay. All right.
Did I see the magic happen?
Yeah, you're right.
So I know this is under a spell and he's not just following us?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
You don't know specifically what spell, but you saw him do what he did.
Okay.
And you've been around for a while.
That's all right. What's your name, by the way?
Oh, my name is Ahmed.
And he's just a human?
Or actually, isn't he an orc? Whatever his model is. I think he's an orc.
He's an orc. He's an orc model.
Nice. We got an orc on crew.
My tusks are
Let's
just
say half
white.
orc.
Okay.
Perhaps we shall get you to the ship and sign some papers before...
I do not wish to be captain.
No.
Papers become captain.
No. You do not keep the papers. They go back to the captain.
Is this guy already a pirate?
Yeah.
I'm already employed.
That's okay. You can come join us. Look at the ship. It is beautiful.
Will I get golden tusks? My tusks are white.
She lifts up her lip and there's a golden tooth and she goes,
Aye, you will.
That's not going to fit
Used
my
to have
mouth.
one of those.
So, I would know the details of my spell, right? All right. I'll whisper to Vekni. Vekni?
Vekni.
Like Vecna.
Yes.
Vekni.
Right there. Vekni.
Vekni. All right. I'll whisper to Vekni. The spell only lasts an hour, so I imagine he's going to be very pissed off after that time. If you can script him into the army.
Well, if he signs papers, he signs papers. Who am I to say?
Okay, I'll just be somewhere else then. Once it wears off.
I mean, we would all be on the same ship.
I'll find some place to hang out. All right. So I'll stop whispering. I'll say, so where to next, guys? We got about half an hour, I think.
We should probably go to the ship. We should probably get pretty far from this bar.
I could use some.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I could use some patching up. Do you have any medical supplies on the ship?
Well, I'm sure we do. We are pirates, and pirates tend to get poked.
Swing.
They're so good at bang.
I'm surprised it hasn't happened.
Oh, I didn't even mean it that way. Oh. Okay, let's roll with it.
I'll say, that would be great. Thanks.
I guess we'll make our way to the front, not to the ship, but to the dock next to the ship.
Okay.
Is there a crowd amassing to board said ship?
Not a crowd. You see a small number of adventurers that you saw in the bar, like slowly just making their way up there. But it's not like a massive number of people. I'd say the total number, and we're going to include the people that you saw leave earlier, it's less than 24.
Were they instructed to wait at that bar, or could they be around town?
They're there to meet at that bar.
Okay. And
So
do
that
I know
could be
how many
elsewhere.
people that we're supposed to be meeting?
You don't know the number.
Okay. And the ship is up against the docks, and okay.
Yeah.
You did say be there or be square. Plus we have an orc.
Yeah, we do. Let's get
Good
some
job.
paper signed.
In Orcish, I'm going to turn to the half-orc and say, so what's your name?
Ahmed.
Whatever you want.
Ahmed.
Ahmed? That doesn't sound like an orc name.
That's pretty stereotypical. Are you noble?
No.
Well, then why did you call yourself a prince?
Well, it's like a nickname.
Oh, so what's your real name?
It's just we'll just go with Prince.
So you don't have... So you're like Cher.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, like that.
Listen, I can't control what my parents named me. I just do what I do. I mean, I live life with what I got.
That's fair.
Like life gives you oranges, you make
Scrap
lemonade.
your PC and be this guy.
That'd be kind of interesting.
I already put in a lot of
Ahmed
investment.
the
Yeah,
Unwilling
he's
Orc
cool.
Pirate.
Ahmed the Unwilling. That's a cool name.
That is actually a really awesome name. Fuck my
I
god.
don't want to play. We now have an NPC unit and need to manage the entire campaign.
Yep. I mean,
I'll die for Ahmed!
I'm not that against it, to be honest. I'm really not that against it. So you guys walk up on the ship?
Yeah, and I'm like watching over my shoulder as we're making our way there too.
Has it been an
Make sure
hour
nothing followed.
by the time they get to the ship?
No. 40 minutes.
So Ahmed is going to step on the gangplank, and he's going to say, this kind of feels like cheating.
What do you mean cheating?
I'm pretty sure I'm already part of a pirate crew.
Ah, but did you sign the papers?
I don't know how to read. All
Well,
right.
come. We will show you.
There's no honor amongst pirates anyway.
Yeah, and we pay
But aren't you pirates?
good
Yeah,
coin.
but you just don't trust pirates, including us. We don't trust you either. So just
Oh.
yeah, no, it's cool. It's cool.
Oh, okay.
Vekni's just gonna look at you really confused.
It's like I'm on the ship, so I'm like a honorary pirate.
I mean, you are not a pirate, my friend. You are a passenger on my ship.
Well,
You're the
Okay.
captain?
I'm gonna pretend though.
Perhaps we should do one of the tropes and cut off your leg.
No, I'm already missing a tooth, so I already got the missing body part down, so we're good.
Very good, and I'm going to finish off whatever's left in the wine bottle and throw it into the water.
Okay.
And I will walk away looking for Captain Tusktooth.
Alright. I'll
Not Tusktooth, Golden Tusk. Damn it, crit roll.
I'll say to Prince, it's not a requirement to lose a body part to be in this crew, right?
To be a pirate, it is like you got to give something up to be a pirate. That's the rule. That's like the rule of the seas.
Well, I'm just
I don't make the rules.
I'm
I just live them.
I'm just a simple soldier. I'm not a pirate or anything.
Well, we can fix that. Do you have like a finger you don't like?
I'm pretty attached to all my fingers.
Well, yeah, everyone's attached to their fingers and one off.
I'd rather like to keep them. Maybe
We can do like a toe or something then. What about ears? Are you partial to 2 ears?
I'm very partial to my ears. What about like a toenail? I could clip off.
I don't think that counts. That's like a disposable part. Were you definitely planning on having kids at some point? Like we can we can get rid of righty or like lefty, whichever one you're not partial to.
I'll cover my goods with my hands and I'll say no, definitely not that.
Okay. Well, you think on it, and then one day we can induct you into the pirate crew. A pirate crew. I'm not part of this pirate crew. I'm a passenger, but also I want to join the crew because it's kind of cool.
What are you?
So, could you point me to where the medical supplies are on the ship?
Probably that way, and I just point in a direction. It doesn't.
I will go that direction.
So you're on the ship and you're walking. You see, really bustling, really busy. Despite that small number of soldiers that went on, or soldiers, adventurers, and whatnot that went onto the ship, there's a big crew as well. So there's a lot of people, a lot of bustle. It's a big place. So you're looking for medical supplies?
Yeah, like a med bay or something, because I got pretty messed up in a fight.
So you see, there are various doors that you can enter. Were you gonna pick a random door, or? What's your plan?
Wherever Prince pointed to the closest door, probably going there.
Okay. Roll an investigation.
Jeez, oh shitty. I need to do the other place. This one is a 7.
Okay. So you go to the closest door and you open it, and inside you see it's like a small privy.
Okay.
There's 4 chamber pots, and 2 of them are occupied with crewmates taking shits, and you could smell that pungent, that aroma of someone that just dropped off a loaf. It hits you.
All right.
Dropped off loaf.
Gonna just like kind of crinkle my nose and like walk out and try the next door.
Oh, we got shit checks. I forgot.
So you open the next door, and it's like a storage. It's like a small storage room. There's just a bunch of boxes and crates and stuff.
Okay, do I see anything like that would heal me? Anything like that?
There's like an open crate there with it's like food and some like assorted medical supplies and things like that.
All right, I'll go over and use some of the medical supplies on myself.
Sure, roll medical.
He just helps himself
10.
too.
Wandering a pirate ship.
And nobody's calling him out on it. That's great.
Yeah, we'll say that you use all the medical stuff that's there. So it wasn't a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
And then you're
Gallon
not,
of iodine.
but you're not. Yeah, you're not. Let's say you're kind of being wasteful because you don't really know what you're doing. You don't really have medical training or anything like that.
Okay.
And you restored 5 HP, and all the medical stuff that was there was consumed in the whole crate.
Okay.
A whole crate?
Was there a lot of supplies in there?
That was like the only crate of medical stuff.
I'll leave.
As you walk out the door, another pirate walks up, is also coming in.
Yeah.
And he's dressed like all the other pirates, but you see there's this like red cross on his arm, on his shirt, like sewn into his shirt. And he's like, he goes, what were you doing in there? Who are you?
Oh, my name is Rolan. I'm going to join the army to fight Dovah.
Oh, that's great. Just move out of the way, please. There's so many sick guys on this ship. Everyone's coming down with this terrible stomach bug, and he's like gripping his stomach, and you can see he's in pain. He's like, I'm the medic. I gotta get her supplies and try to get everybody feeling better.
You fucked up.
You mind moving out of the way?
Okay, yeah, sure. I'll move out of the way and then I'll kind of walk a little faster.
You hear from the direction